What up, Dokkaners? We got some big news coming out of the VJUMP scans. We've got obviously the 50% support EZAs on top here, but what we really care about are the images down here at the bottom. If we take a look closer, we got the number 9 here, and then we've got Goku Frieza on the left, and we've got God Goku on the right. What does this mean? Does this mean Tournament of Power for 9-year anniversary? Nope. Doesn't confirm anything, but a lot of people are probably thinking that right now. A lot of people were already kind of thinking that before. I'll tell you one thing, if it is Tournament of Power, I would be so happy because I love Tournament of Power. I love Universe Survival Saga. That is my favorite category, that and Universe 7. I love those categories. So if we were to get a full Tournament of Power celebration, I, for one, would be very happy. But whether it is going to be full Tournament of Power, partially Tournament of Power, keep in mind that this is just countdown related images, comeback player campaign images. This does not explicitly confirm anything. And I feel like I should mention this again, just because I have mentioned this in previous videos, but everything that we're doing so far has been speculation. Some people may not like it. If that's you, sorry, that's part of the fun. Part of Dokkan's appeal to me has been the process of predicting what comes next, because almost always we are wrong. Dokkan never lets you guess their next move. If there's a pattern, forget it. They're gonna go break the mold and do something different. Part of the appeal to me is trying to rationalize and figure out how they're going to proceed with their celebrations based on the breadcrumb trails that they leave behind or the patterns that they establish in years past. Most of the time we're wrong, but sometimes we get it right, and that process is fun to me. Plus, as a content creator, it is fun to bring those theories to you guys. But again, I will reiterate, speculation is an important distinction to make sure you guys understand. So this is speculation based on something concrete, yes, but we don't have anything confirmed as of yet. So all the theory videos that I've done in the past, speculation. All of this stuff, speculation. When we ultimately find out what it is, whether you were excited for it or not, you know, that's up to you in your individual cases. But keep in mind that all of this has been just discussing the possibilities, because I, for one, love it. If you don't like it, I mean, these videos aren't for you. What can I say? I like doing it. So let's go over these two images right here. If we go to our trusty handy dandy Google Translate, this basically talks about 1 day left until the 9th anniversary countdown login bonus. Now remember, the 9-year anniversary starts at the end of the month. So around like the 29th, 30th, 31st. So before that, you need about 7 days. Actually, we'll be starting sooner. So you need about 7 days for it. So with 1 day left, that means they're 8 days away. JP is about 8 days away from the start of the 9-year anniversary. Is that right? So, I mean, we're getting close, right? We're getting pretty close. This one shows that we are 1 day away from the countdown. The countdown is where we start to see the little images that kind of, you know, get you ready and pumped up for the ultimate celebration. If we look back at years past, when it comes to the countdown images, when you look at them retroactively in hindsight, you can discern a pattern in some cases. Sometimes you can't. Like if we go back here, we obviously know now that 8-year anniversary was Spirit Bomb themed. What the heck does Kid Goku have to do with Spirit Bomb Z or Spirit Bomb GT? Nothing. What does this version of Kid Goku have to do with Spirit Bomb Z or Spirit Bomb GT? Nothing. What about this one? You can kind of say there's a Spirit Bomb that's involved later on in the fight, but not in this exact image. Nothing. What about here? There's a bit of a Spirit Bomb action going on here because Goku has to use one to anger Frieza. Then Frieza gets back at Goku by killing Krillin and blah, blah, blah. But explicitly in this image, nada, nothing. This one, nothing. What about this one? Nothing. Nothing. None of these have anything to do with the 8-year anniversary of the actual Spirit Bomb theme itself. Going back to 7-year anniversary, look at the countdown. This one, there's a little bit more because this is Goku Vegeta against each other. Goku Vegeta together, united front against Frieza. Goku Vegeta, united front somewhat against Cell, sure. Not exactly as explicit as before. Goku versus Vegeta. Goku Vegeta unite. Goku Vegeta unite, I guess. Goku Vegeta unite, kind of. So even there, the pattern doesn't hold. They don't really, I mean, this one kind of makes more sense, but like this has nothing to do with it. Tournament of Power has nothing to do with ultimately Blue Gogeta and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Nothing, right? It's just the act of Goku Vegeta working together. So same thing, like we can make our theories as to what this means, but in the end, it's not going to make sense until we look back at what everything was. So some people are probably thinking Tournament of Power is confirmed for the 9-year anniversary. And you know what? It very well could be. We very well could be looking at the precursor to the eventual announcements to Autonomous Ultra Instinct for Part 1 and Beast Gohan for Part 2. Sure, that's possible. We could also be looking at a theory that I didn't explicitly... I keep saying explicit a lot in this video. That's your key word of the day. I'm gonna try not to say that anymore in this video. There was another theory that I pointed out in my first video that I didn't tweet out like this, because I made 2 tweets, right? One for the movie theory and one for the God Key theory. But the other one was the sagas. I think the sagas theory now holds a lot more weight for a lot of people, because while the movie theory does still hold in terms of the first 2 teasers, and by the way, I don't think we're getting another teaser. Maybe we still are, but this is what I'm saying. Like, Dokkan will never let you guess their next move. The reason why people were expecting another teaser is because this year, unlike last, the teasers were 5 days apart this time, as opposed to 7 days last year. 7 days for tease 1, 7 days for tease 2, 7 days into the JP fan meetup. This year, 5 days after tease 1, 5 days after tease 2, there's no tease 3, but now after 5 more days after where there could have been a teaser, we're gonna have the fan meetup. So Dokkan is just really messing with us at this point. But if we look at this movie theory, right? Battle of Gods, yes, it was a movie, but it was also an arc adaptation for the anime. Resurrection F, yes, it was a movie, but it was also an arc adapted for the anime. So both of those are in Dragon Ball Super. After that, you could go Universe 6 versus Universe 7. You could go Future Saga. You could go Tournament of Power. Could this be a precursor to a saga-based celebration? Potentially. You have, if you are of that mindset, you have every reason to, because this makes sense right now. So if you think that, continue thinking that, feel free, but just remember, all of this is just speculation. None of this is confirmed yet. Now, as far as this, it shows comeback campaign. That is because during these major celebrations, they always have these comeback campaigns to try to bring back some of the lost players who kind of drifted off into the sunset after the game got boring, which is understandable, right? Now, when it comes to the character choice here, they pretty much just use Goku. This is kind of like what I mentioned in my previous video, where any Nintendo property or any Nintendo advertisement, who are they going to use? Mario. Why? Because Mario is box office. Mario is Nintendo. They're going to show Goku. Why? Because Goku is synonymous with Dragon Ball. So when you're trying to bring a player back, you're not going to show them Ox King. You're not going to show them Tien or Chaozu. Who cares about those clowns? You care about Goku. So putting Goku front and center makes sense. Now, big shout out to Minato for doing the dirty work here. I was actually going to find these myself, because I remember that in years past, these Goku assets have nothing to do with the celebrations overall. 7th, 8th, and 5th anniversary, the returning player mission Gokus have nothing to do with the actual celebration. The only exception was the God Goku that was used during the 6-year anniversary. If you guys may recall, during 6 year, while also the countdown image is definitely related to the Tournament of Power, it was ultimately Royal Blue and UI, right? So all of these different screenshot or these loading images had to do with the Tournament Power participants. So of course, that one actually makes sense. But again, goes back to the whole pattern thing. Like, there's no pattern here. One time it works, the rest it doesn't. So will this one exception again apply to another God Goku? Maybe. Maybe it doesn't. That's where we are. So as of right now, we can't completely say with 100% certainty what is going to be happening. I still think that UI and Beast is possible. I can also see this being the final frontier until the countdown images pertain to all of the material that happens after the Tournament of Power. That would actually be pretty cool. The theme of the celebration is beyond Super or something, you know, or like beyond the arcs established by Super, or I don't know. Like, what do you you could just say the movies beyond Super. I don't know. So that is pretty much where we're at. If you guys have any more theories, any more ideas, feel free to share them in the comments down below. I, for one, am excited by the notion of Tournament of Power. There's so many EZAs, that we could get for Tournament of Power. My category, do you guys understand how shafted my category is? Tournament of Power, Universe Rival Saga has just a bunch of nobodies. They all suck, man. I cannot run this team anymore unless I do like the legendary Goku event. Can I have a good Tournament of Power team, please? Please? Can I have a Universe 7, a Universe 11 team? I want these subcategories to dominate. I want a full Jiren, Popo. I want all these guys to be forces of nature in Dokkan, but instead they are relegated to punishment teams. You want to punish yourself? You want to give yourself a challenge because you're bored on a random Wednesday? Sure, run Universe 11. If you hate yourself enough, go ahead and do it. I want these guys to have some respect, man. Give me this dude. Give me his easier. Come on. Make this guy busted. Make this guy broken. You know what I'm saying? So, TLDR, I don't know. That's it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments your thoughts, your theories, your reaction to this VJUMP leak. Do you feel that this pushes the conversation away from movies, pushes the conversation away from Dragon Ball Super Broly into, I don't know, Tournament of Power theme? Does it change your mind as far as like sagas versus movies? Anything at all, share your thoughts with me in the comments down below. Are you guys excited? Do you enjoy the speculation process for Dokkan? Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you'll let you know when to see more of my stuff. Thanks again. Stay tuned and remember to Dokkan responsibly.